Many years ago in Philadelphia, there was a shabby, third-rate hotel. One night, quite late, an elderly couple walked in and asked for a room. At that time, a large convention was taking place in the city, and there were no more rooms to be had anywhere. The young clerk at the desk said to the old couple, "I am very sorry, but I have no rooms to give you." They said, "This is already the third hotel we have tried, and there is no room for us." He said, "I'm sorry, I cannot put you up." With that, the couple turned around and began to leave. The young clerk was moved with pity at the sight of the fatigued couple. He called them back and said, "You won't find any rooms in any hotel in this city. But I'll tell you what, I have my own room here at the hotel. It's not much, but the sheets are clean, and you can at least get a good night's sleep. And I'm working all night anyway." The couple protested, not wanting to put the young man out of his own room, but he insisted, and so they spent the night in the clerk's room. In the morning, when paying the bill, the old man said, "Some day I am going to build you a finer hotel that you can run. You shouldn't spend the rest of your life in a place like this." The man thanked them and promptly forgot about it. 2 years later, the young man received a letter from the old couple. They invited him to visit them in New York and enclosed a train ticket. When he arrived at the station in New York, the couple were there to meet him. They took him to the corner of Fifth Avenue and 34th Street, pointed out a huge palace of a building there, and said, "This is the hotel we promised you." The young man looked at it and said, "This is no hotel. This is a castle." They said, "It is yours to run as long as you wish." The old man's name was William Waldorf Astor, and the hotel was the Waldorf Astoria. What a surprise it must have been to the young man, who had forgotten all about the promise made to him. A surprise turned out to be his greatest gift. The author of Dr. Zhivago, Boris Pasternak, wrote, "Surprise is the greatest gift which life can grant us." I have had many joys and many disappointments in life. Each of us can say the same. Without exception, the disappointments came as a result of great expectations which were never fully met. We are expecting that beautifully wrapped package under the tree to contain the puppy we have been dreaming of. We open it to find a pair of socks. We expect the ride to be a smooth one, and we feel many bumps along the way. We expect our dream house to be perfect, and so we are shocked when the roof leaks. We expect to be treated justly, and so we are aghast at the slightest perceived injustice that comes our way. We expect our partner at work or our partner in love to be flawless. And guess what? It is when we enter into life's experience with an open heart, without expectations, that we find ourselves very pleasantly overwhelmed at every turn. It is when we look upon each moment as a beautiful gift to be unwrapped that we allow ourselves to be surprised. It is when we give to another a little gift of kindness, expecting less than nothing in return, that we are moved to tears, finding that that tiny act has built for us a Waldorf Astoria. In the words of the English playwright Charles Morgan, there is no surprise more magical than the surprise of being loved. So let us dare to be open to the gift of life's every moment, and know that every moment, every gift comes mysteriously wrapped, sometimes colorfully, sometimes heavily, but always wrapped in something else. Let us dare to stay awake, to stay alert to the magic of life. For that little finger gently tapping our shoulder is awakening us to the greatest gift, the greatest enlightenment, the greatest surprise of all. That all along and through it all, we have been outrageously, recklessly, relentlessly loved.